I was talking to a client just the other day, and as we're going through talking about the different aspects of this job they want done, which involves a kitchen and a bathroom, and quite an extensive job into a new property they just purchased, they started talking about another bid they were going to get. Hi, this is Bob Galise with One Man and a Hammer and OneManandAHammer.com. Competitive bidding is an interesting situation. I guess when you're getting a car fixed, competitive bid, typically you got to replace the fender and the tire and the bumper with the same parts that almost everybody uses. When it comes to a job like remodeling your home, the pieces parts aren't always the same. Competitive bidding is an interesting aspect in our business, and it's kind of where things go wrong for homeowners. Because if there's no basis from which everybody's working from, if there's no square one to start from, I have my ideas. Contractor B has his or her ideas. Contractor C has his or her ideas. And then when you put all three of those on the table, how do you deduce who to hire? How do you make the decision? Are you comparing apples and apples? The answer is no. There's no way, because everybody has their own idea of what this project should look like, and what kind of products should be put into the sink or to the shower, or what kind of valves, what kind of toilet, what kind of cabinets, what kind of features on those cabinets. Everybody's going to have their own idea, and some guys are just going to get down and dirty and just use the absolute most economical, I won't use the word cheapest, the most economical thing they possibly can to make it look like their price is fabulous. Or they're going to use a lot of change orders as the job goes on. The point of this is, when you're going out and you're looking for a contractor and you're talking about getting competitive bids on a project, you have to do one of two things. You have to find the contractor that you're comfortable working with, someone that's been referred to you, someone you've done work for in the past, or that's done work for you in the past. Or you have to make sure that you have a drawing as a basis to work from. If you don't have that drawing, again, everybody has their own ideas. The other thing to have with that is allowances. In other words, I'll include allowances for the plumbing fixtures. I'll include allowances for cabinetry if they haven't already picked it out. I'll include allowances for tile and everything else that's involved in a kitchen remodeling project. Again, if you have all that written down and everybody's going to bid from the same base, then it's going to be easy. You can compare apples and apples. If you don't have that same basis to work from, it's going to be very, very difficult, because you're not going to have an apples to apples comparison. Find a contractor that you're comfortable with. Find someone who has a good grounding. He's been in the community a while, been in business a while, properly insured, has a good reputation, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, all the things that you can think of. Do your due diligence to find the right contractor, and make sure, if you are going to go to a competitive bid situation, make sure everybody's working off the same page, okay? This has been Bob Galise, One Man and a Hammer, and don't forget about the Home Toolbox, this and every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern at WELW.com or WLW 1330 AM in Northeast Ohio. Thank you. We'll talk to you next week.